Hi, my name is Stephen Mussoni, and I want to be talking about being a father. Recently, I had my first daughter. Her name is Emily, and this is kind of just a explanation on how it felt for me being a father for the first time and really having no explanation on how to do it. Finding out I was going to be a dad was probably one of the biggest and happiest experiences I've ever had in my entire life, aside from actually holding her for the first time. And I have complete and utter respect for all women who decide to put themselves through that. That does not look fun, and my wife took it like a champ. The first time I held her, I felt scared, happy, worried, excited, all the things you see on the screen. And for good reason. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, other than that this little person depended on me. One of the biggest things I have learned is how to be a family, how to do things as a family, going out, learning how to, manage my time better, to really get to spend as much quality time I can with my family, and how to capture those memories. And here we are at 4th of July. I think one of the hardest things is working while being a dad, because you go to work, you come home, and you're tired, but the first thing you need to do is make sure that that little baby is fed, happy, played with, she knows that she's being loved, and always being able to sleep with her. It can be difficult going back to work after the little bit of time away from it, and learning that she's going to be okay. She's going to be okay while you're at work. Nothing bad is going to happen. And always wanting pictures just to show off at work, because every one of my coworkers always wanted to see her. School is probably one of the biggest difficulties, because sometimes it's hard to manage between two. But it's definitely a group effort between me and my wife. She takes Emily while I do my projects, and I take her when I'm doing my research. That way she can just sit on my lap and just relax. She is one of my biggest, I should say, my drives to do better. She gives me inspiration. She cheers me on when she's laughing at me for getting frustrated. And I just need to take a second to breathe, take a second to just look at it again. Having a baby, I have learned an entirely new set of skills that I never thought I'd have. I learned how to hold her, change her, and feed her, all of which I have never done. I've learned how to make her smile, make her giggle, and I especially learned how to bathe her. I have never done anything with a baby before in my entire life. Yeah. And it was definitely a learning experience for me. For my wife, she had grown up and helped her sister raise 3 kids, so she was all set and ready for teaching me she was teaching 2 kids at this point what to do, and I'm not sure I could have done it without her. One of my favorite things is watching her grow every month. It's amazing how much she's changed from just 1 month to 3 months. And now she's in her 4th month, soon to be 5 months, and time goes so fast when you're watching your child grow, that it's just insane. Driving with a baby is a delightful experience, and it's also nerve-wracking, because if she coughs, if she doesn't make a noise, I immediately want to stop the car and check on her, and it makes it difficult sometimes to drive, but I always make sure I'm careful. I've even had to stop the car immediately on the side of the road because I heard her coughing too hard, and I made sure I checked her and took her out and made sure she was all clean and whatnot to make sure she was okay. It's definitely a little bit more difficult when it's just me and not me and the wife. Managing my time, I've never been good at. I've never been good at managing any sort of time or money. I'm not good at managing anything, and I've been the biggest procrastinator my entire life. And up until now, I was really bad at it. And having her has helped me manage everything. Help me manage school, manage time with her, manage work, all because of her, and of course my wife, who continuously helps me manage my time. Having a child changes your outlook on everything. It is amazing. It's really the only way I can put it. It's my job to make sure that she's okay. It's my job to make sure that she's fed. And I say it's my job, but I'm speaking as a group, not as a singular here. But I think it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's changed my life in ways I couldn't even imagine. I love her so much, and being a father has been such a growing experience for me just in the short time that she's been in my life. And I believe that as the years go on, I'll be growing even more and learning how to do more things with her, more things with my wife, and more things in my own personal life, just because that she has given me the drive to be a better person, a better man, better father, and just all around a better person, because I want her to be raised in the sense that she can look at me and go, that's the kind of person I would want to be. That's the kind of person that, people should be. And hopefully one day she'll grow up and be that same style of person. And I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't do anything different. I wouldn't say anything different. And I think I am the happiest I could have ever been while being a father to this precious little girl. Yeah.